Welcome to the 12 Days of Podmas with Ginni Media. Listen in each day for festive, pod-popping, podcasting fun.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Day 9 of the 12 Days of Podmas. I'm Ginni Saraswati from Ginni Media, and Oh! Would you look at that? It's everybody's favorite holiday hero. Hello, Mr. Claus. You know what's funny? Santa Claus gets all the glory for Christmas. I mean, sure, he rides around a sleigh in the middle of the night, but who actually pushes that sleigh so he can fly across the skies? Sure, he delivers 2 billion presents to over 195 countries, but who actually makes and gift wraps those presents for him to deliver? So these are the questions that I'm pondering today. Organisation is paramount when it comes to Christmas. And I often think to myself, we see a lot of elves and we see a lot of decor of reindeer. But do you know who I think the person who gets oversighted the most? Mrs. Claus. Now think about it. I bet she runs a North Pole. I bet she keeps those operations, processes and timelines on point. So we can wake up on Christmas morning, open up a gift and share the cheer that is shared all over the world. And I think Mrs. Claus deserves some eggnog cheers. So to you, Mrs. Claus, this is for you. And in the spirit of paying due homage to our favourite heroines today, we're going to shine some light on the top ladies in podcasting. I'm talking about the top played and top paid. These ladies are constantly breaking barriers and reaching new heights. So, in no particular order, let's get into it. Number 1, Ashley Flowers. Ashley Flowers is dominating the true crime podcast genre with her show, Crime Junkie, and her production company, Audio Chuck. Started just 5 years ago, Crime Junkie has catapulted to the top of the podcast charts, second only to the Joe Rogan Experience. The second lady in podcasting, Alexandra Cooper. Alexandra Cooper is the host of the popular show Call Her Daddy, a relationship and sex advice podcast. Alex recently signed a $60 million deal with Spotify, making her the highest paid female podcaster on the platform. Karen Kilgariff and Georgia Hardstark are the hilarious hosts of My Favorite Murder, a podcast that melds comedy and true crime. Weird, right? But it works. Karen and Georgia were named by Forbes as 2 of the nation's highest earning podcasters, and the 2 have also formed production company Exactly Right Media. Former ESPN host Jemele Hill started her podcast Jemele Hill is Unbothered in 2019 and has since seen it take off. Every week, Jemele sits down to deliver thought-provoking interviews with prolific guests such as Idris Elba and Gina Prince Bythewood. Jemele also recently entered into a deal with Spotify to launch the Unbothered Network, which is a network for and by Black women. Number 5, Tiffany Asherty. She's the Executive Content Director at Acast, the world's leading independent podcast company, where she oversees domestic podcast acquisition, partnership management, and growth. Tiffany previously worked at Essence Communications, where she played an important role in facilitating the launch of the Essence Podcast Network. Number 6, aunt and niece duo Ashley Kelly and Elena Urquhart created true crime podcast Morbid in 2018. Morbid now consistently ranks at the top of the podcasting charts. The 2 hosts have gained an exclusive ad sales deal with Wondery and Amazon Music. So there you have it, everybody. Some of the most influential female voices in podcasting and the North Pole. We can't forget Mrs. Claus. It's safe to say that these ladies are trailblazers, and we're so grateful for their contribution to the industry.
Need more holiday cheer in your podcasting? Tune in to all 12 days as we get ready for Christmas.